third map, AI, out of this best of 3. Last game out of bracket C, Moon against Lawliet, and I'm gonna talk about Lawliet, the red night elf here. I'm gonna call him red. He's spawning at the top left corner against Moon, who is spawning as the blue night elf at the bottom right corner. Both engines of war pretty much going for the expansion this time. Yes, we're gonna await what kind of heroes both are gonna choose. Is it gonna be the Demon Hunter? I think so. How can they gonna be able to use it? What items are gonna drop? We will see. Alright, Demon Hunter here, being summoned in both altars. I mean, anything can happen in a Night Elf game like this. A mirror especially. Just thinking of Lawliet's Demon Hunter on last game, how he was getting this Robe of the Magi and Mantle of Intelligence. Very bad start. It did not look like Moon did snowball off too much from a denial of the expansion during the mid game, since not too much of action was happening. Rather a game of much creeping and then a final fight. You see both Demon Hunters now engaging on the level 5 Gnoll. Let's see what items are gonna drop here. Scouting on both sides happening. And it's gonna be a Ring of Regeneration for red and +9. Nice gloves of attack +9 here for the Demon Hunter of blue. It's gonna be a much better item for him at this state of the game than Ring of Regeneration, as red picks up a Tome of Agility. Alright, we see here Moon's Demon Hunter actually finished creeping much quicker, is now already on the way to his opponent's base here. Let's see. Both engines actually got finished at the same time. Moon now retreating. The game of mana burn is happening, as Moon actually lost that trade since he did not auto attack the Demon Hunter of red, and the Demon Hunter actually got a good hit and some nice damage up on this blue Demon Hunter. Very nice here. As we see now, red is looking at the expansion of blue, while blue is chasing a wisp, which is gonna get detonated here, denying a position at the goblin laboratory. So possibly like not being able to buy a Zeppelin, forcing the other player to take the other laboratory. Mind games of course already happening, and Moon just denying his player at the moment, his opponent. As we see, red is actually delaying a Moonwell, as the Huntress is chasing an archer here. Cannot really make out who is making a better move, but you can definitely say that a cancel on the Moonwell is something. Let's see here, red acquiring good position here in the middle of the map. Blue not really showing himself, knowing that the enemy is around. Red is being escorted by 2 huntresses, melting a archer now, escaping death, as Moon's Demon Hunter is all by himself roaming around. Is this a reaction to the items he just got? Maybe. As Red does not have too much damage output against the other Demon Hunter, if it would come to a one-on-one here, he maybe has to pull aside some Huntresses just to support him. Meaning that he's gonna lose a little bit of action from the Huntresses at the right moment, but he's not really needing it as he's not trying to creep. Blue though is starting to creep here, close to his natural, and Red, realizing this, does not wanna waste any second, pulling the 5-3 creep from the opponent's side. Very nice, taking away the possibility of Moon to creep in front of his base, rather being safe. As the Naga Sea Bitch has been picked up, let's see how he can play with this hero this time. Low Archer here making her way, trying to act as a scout as the shop is being creeped now. Let's see what item is gonna drop here, as the Demon Hunter just sold something. And the Naga Sea Bitch is getting burned, and we see some sidewalls dropping here, as the Naga Sea Bitch is just getting focused down. Is the Demon Hunter gonna get the kill? I think so. He has the boost of speed. He does retreat though, try to save to peel the Archer. Archer goes down in the end. Does not go for the Medusa here. Instead is focusing on the Ancient. He's gonna get the Ancient eventually. While the Archers are retreating, getting peeled by a Troll Berserker. And it was a creep Troll Berserker actually. Oh, Moon's Demon Hunter actually now with plus 15 attack damage here got another claw. Interesting to see that, how do you say, Aaron Jesus is on side of Moon at the moment. As side walls are being placed by Red. If he can make use of them very well, it's gonna be very nice for Red, as well as Blue is now creeping the shop, getting a Staff of Illusion, while the Red Demon Hunter is just checking out what the Blue army is doing here. Very sneaky little move here as he's watching Blue's Demon Hunter reaching level 3, leaving behind a Tome of Strength. He does not want to leave it behind this time. Check this shit out. Oh my god, Moon running back, getting blocked by his items. For the Tome, it's all or nothing here in this one-on-one situation. It's the last fight of Bracket C. He does not want to leave anything behind. Tome of Strength is gonna provide the Demon Hunter with more HP. As the Demon Hunter still... Wow, there was a creep still from the Red Demon Hunter. Moon did not expect that. This was very insane. A huge move here. As Red is leveling up to level 3, denying a very strong creep here. The only red creep on this map. Very nice. How can he map control now if he's gonna zone out Blue for the next creeps as well? He's gonna win the items. Did he get the item though? I did not wanna miss what item this was. Staff of the Wind maybe, or did he has it before? Anyways, I don't know. As we see the Blue Zeppelin here now unloading Keeper of the Grove, harassing the Red a bit in the night of base here. As Lawliet must be very happy with this steal. Awesome job there. Moon did not see that coming. He seems very aggravated at the moment, while Lawliet is playing it rather chill. As we do not see any supportive items on the Demon Hunter, but his Orb of Venom from tier 3, so yeah. Let's see the Demon Hunter of Blue still having this plus 15 attacks here, going for a Dryad now. It's gonna get peeled though eventually. Mana Burn is getting enchanged. Oh, a nice Staff of the Wind. The Zeppelin cannot come any closer now. Wow, very nice move here by Red. Moon should have checked the items, though can escape, cannot utilize the Staff of the Wind once more, so that he could trade off more hit points off of the Zeppelin, making it very hard for him after the third Cyclone maybe to save his Demon Hunter and get away safely losing all the units. Very, very, very tense moment there. Holy shit, guys, did you just see that? Good one. As Lawliet is definitely showing he is no casual player, giving Moon hell at the moment. And Nagasiewicz still level 2 here, creeping out a green camp. Blue doing the same thing as both Zeppelins now again, just like the first games we saw before. Just flying next to each other here, a little bit of harassment, a little bit of stalling happening. If one Nighthawk falls behind, he's gotta somehow be just in the game, not by units, not by army, but by harassing, by being there. There is a bear getting frosted here by the Nagasiewicz. Will get saved though eventually, as it's hitting nighttime now, and he's rushing towards a moon juiced well, but he does not need it since he's getting rejuvenation. Very easy there, as red is trying to close in into blue's base here, invading it, since red knows blue's army is still at the top here. But as well, this is forcing red to split up his army, getting an anti-air group of consisting of a demon hunter with an orb and a dryad, being escorted by a huntress. As Moon sees the chance here to get the kill, maybe. Wow, nice dispel here on the demon hunter, who got tangled, instantly dispelled here, as red is now creeping. Red is doing the mind game on his own, as Moon of course is doing a very good job here as just scouting the opponent, getting a nice creep check on here. He's not gonna lose a bear, I think. Oh, very close. No, he's not gonna lose it. Gets the creep check though instead. Moon ending up clearing out the red creep. I do not think he got the red level 6 troll though, just as red got. So 2 level 6 trolls for red sides here, as red has to take out one of his own huntresses to free up supply for another unit. The Merc camp being started now, red making his way to it as well. Blue is gonna be finished much quicker. Let's see if we can use this now and just be in the face or in the base of the red Night Elf army, just harass him, while red is now clearing up this camp and is moving towards the mercenary camp. As far as I can see, there is only one orange camp left after the mercenary camp will be done, and it is the one closer to red's base. So this was what I was talking about before, where he actually took map control and just took the creep in front of blue's base here. Let's see the dragon falling now. What item is it gonna be? Is it a flute of accuracy I just saw? Yeah, there's definitely a range damage aura on both sides though here, on the Keeper of the Grove and on the Demon Hunter. No Scorch Bone Chimes this game. As we see here, the bears unloading, wreaking havoc on the gold mine. Very nice move here by Moon, just denying the economy of his opponent and teleporting out, but instantly the gold mine is getting rerouted, and I do not know if Moon lost some supply. He looks like he's lost a bear. He's down to 46 supply. Was this dwarf shutting down red's economy for, I don't know how much. I think it was 20 seconds for losing this bear. There's not gonna be much more creeping going on apart from the last camp red is now attempting, while blue is just creep checking it. Fork of Lightning hits the Nagasiewicz here. Very nice. Nagasiewicz on 40% of air HP, while the bears are colliding on each other. Nagasiewicz here forced to TP, as the Demon Hunter of blue is just waiting on her, having 21 plus attack at the moment with this roar from the bears. A very strong mini DPS. As Moon, not really the aggressor at this point, But red can just not let himself get counter creeped or creep jacked, so very, very natural but rather boring reaction here. As Moon again goes for the Zeppelin. It's gonna bring the game to another level. He wants to win this in a different way. He wants to kinda outplay his opponent. Invisibility on the blue Demon Hunter now. Is he gonna run inside there again? Is he gonna attempt to do the same thing he just did? Not expanding at the same time, which would actually be smart, since both neither of armies are just sitting at 50 or close to 50 supply here. As we see, red now closing into his natural expansion, being forced to teleport though. Oh, Moon really wants to fight this time, as he's popping Scroll of the Protection, not wants to fight, but rather just save his units, as he is now the second time being unrooted the gold mine of the red army. Though this time blue did not lose a single unit. Was it worth the Scroll of Protection though, which is 150 gold, I believe? Shutting down the red's economy for 20 seconds maybe again. I would really like to see the items on this Keeper of the Grove and on the Red Keeper as well, and the Naga as well. As there are more bears just joining the battlefield. Moon is actually making this Knight of Mirrors very interesting. Mad props to this guy, man. Even though not much more can happen, because you only have so much of a frame to work with within a Knight of Mirror, Moon is making it very interesting to watch. 51 supply here on Moon side and 54 on red side, so pretty even still. Though red's army being damaged, red's economy, specifically the gold mine, has been damaged, as we see now the Demon Hunter in invisibility again, maybe just to make room for one more bear within that Zeppelin, as red is killing off more huntresses of himself, just to make room for more supply for other units. As blue found another green camp here. Very smart just to go for it at the moment. As Keeper of the Grove now reaching level 2. Level 2 aura, I mean. Since the Tangle will only do so much CC and can get dispelled, the aura, on the other hand, will be persistent. Or consistent. I don't even English. Alright, as we see still here, Moon's Demon Hunter. Invisibility casted on him, intercepting a possible attack of a Zeppelin here. What happened to the Zeppelin? As no unit was inside the Zeppelin. Very nice here by Moon though. Having an invisible Demon Hunter guarding all the way up to his expansion. Possible intercepting a Zeppelin, cross-pathing here. Too bad there was no unit inside, or we would seen a massive daze here, as red could not retreat in time, as Moon again is going for the gold mine, and we can see 2340 gold inside this gold mine. There cannot be much more mined by the blue player at the moment, even though he denied his opponent gold mine for the third time now. Now he's doing a smart move, actually having a wisp at the counter at the natural of red, making sure he is not expanding while expanding himself, while doing moves like this. Moon very, very dirty at the moment, playing a turtle kinda sneaky way here of playing. I really like it. just changing the meta a little bit, utilizing items and utilizing merc camps and zeppelins. Ends up getting surrounded here though, next to the tree with a Naga. The zeppelin has to free space, has to engage here. The bears have to engage. Naga is getting tangled as he can just fucking peel himself away out of this position. Wow, what a moment again. As you can see here, tense moments are being created by Moon's very ballsy way to play. Still very, very controlled, kinda. Seemingly being in risk. But it seems like he have practiced these kinds of moves. Very nice. But yeah, if we check out the natural gold mine now, it should run out by the time shutting down the enemy's expansion natural for like 3 times. I think more than 500 gold at least should be mined out. More on the blue side, but you cannot really see the difference since both armies are just stuck at 50 supply here, or were stuck at 50 supply here, not really utilizing it too much, as Moon now is making a very smart move towards the end of the expansion. Maybe everything is gonna add up for him now. Maybe this was his game plan. Now these 1k gold he is mining more are gonna add up and show within his army size, as he's going now to go into a final battle here, deciding if Red is gonna be able to counter expand himself. Let's see what Moon can do here, as a very, very big mind blow is about to, yeah, is being created somehow. I myself am figuring out what is happening here, as wow, some goblins just detonated at Moon's natural expansion here, and Red has to make a move now. He's mobilizing those bears out of his base, and as he does that, Moon does not waste any time and shuts down the gold mine for a 4th time. Red though has enough of this now, is going for an attack here, it seems, rushing towards the natural expansion Moon just finished, and luckily could have kept after those zappers detonated. Moon instantly retreating town portal, rejuvenating all his bears, getting ready to fight. All this roar looking so epic, just being ready here, flexing his chest, saying, come at me bro, I have an expansion you don't. I just wrecked your economy for the 4th time. Can we see Moon make it happen here, as we see a zeppelin from Red being close by just to maneuver around those low bears, as we see the demon hunters are chasing each other here. The red demon hunter is going for the keeper of the grove. Can he get him though, as the keeper as well is getting slowed by the Naga Sea Bears. Naga Sea Bears can though not get too much into position, since there is a big wall of blue bears blocking everything, and the blue bears are showing their damage now, since blue has just much more supply here. Moon's game plan was just as I said, it went out in the perfect moment now, as the gold mines are about to get depleted. Moon winning this best of 3, what a game!